Hi, this is Gazer. Today I'll be comparing all these Warriors jersey as well as this All-Star jersey to see their size difference, if they're the same or if they have different fit. This will be my basic size. This is Association Swingman Jersey, one of the first jersey that they released, and all the sizes will be in extra large. Just in case you're wondering, this Rockton logo, this jersey is only available at the Warriors team store, so you can get it online or at the Warriors Stadium. This is how I'll be measuring. This will be the shoulder seam, not including the rib. There'll be a rib length, armhole rib, and the neckline rib are pretty much the same width, so I'll be just counting as one. This will be the neckline width. It's between two sides of the ribs. I could do this, just the two sizing, but I think it'll be a little bit off and a little pointless not to include the rib. And this will be the neckline depth, how deep the neckline drops. I'll be also measuring pit to pit width, so this will determine how much space you have around the chest area and underarm, and the height of the armhole. It shows how big the openings are, and also side seam length. And the width of the hem, how big an opening they are, and also the length of the body. And I'll be comparing with 4 other jerseys: the Hardwood Classic, the City Edition, the Statement Jersey, and All-Star Jersey. So first, let's take a look at which country they're made in. Most of them are made in Guatemala, but City Edition is in Thailand and All-Star is in Honduras. So most of the necklines are the same except for the Hardwood Classic. It has a round neck and doesn't have any extensions. And All-Star also has a V-neck. They don't have extensions as well. Neckline width was 8.5 inch for Icon and Hardwood, but Statement and City Edition became a little bit more narrower to 8.25, and then on All-Star it's over 9 inches wide. So there's definitely differences in the width. You can see the variation in sizes. Some of them are longer than the other, but I think these differences are caused by the different shape of the neckline. Rib knit is all the same. It's 3/4 inch on both armhole and the neckline. Shoulder width started with 2 inches. There's some that is 2 1/8 and 2.5 inch. And I think 2.5 is the size that they are going for, and the 1/8 is the manufacturing issue. And also there's a lot of them that has different length between left and right, so when you're purchasing them, be careful. Make sure to check them first, because you don't want to have one side that's about 2 inches and the other side being 2.5. Armhole height is all over the place. It started with 9.75, but there's City Edition that's 10.5 inch. And the size of this determines how loose the armhole is. So this is pit to pit width. They're pretty much 24 inches. There's some variation, and that's due to the manufacturing issue. And the size here will determine how much space you have around the chest area. So this is a size seam length. It started with 20 inches, but on the last jersey, which is a city edition, it's about an inch longer. So as you can see, they're all over the place. So having the hem width at 24 and a quarter on the first release, and then on the last release it was 24 and 3/4, which is half-inch wider, so it moves more freely, it doesn't fit too tight on your body, and having more difference between the armpit to the hem determines how wide it opens up as it gets towards the bottom. So bigger it is, the looser it fits, and if you have a stomach like me, it fits a little bit more looser, so it's not as tight on your body. The body length is from the shoulder seam to the hem, and they did change quite a bit. The last release was an inch longer than the first release. I'm not sure if this is because people are complaining or if that's what they were planning from the beginning. Let's compare the patches fabric. Association and the City Edition feels the same. Statement Jersey feels a little thicker, and the Hardwood Classic feels different. It's a lot thicker than the other models. And the All-Star, this feels the same as the Association. Let's compare each of them with the Association jersey. Let's check the Association fit first. So this is it. Feels alright, but it does feel a little tight. Little opening here. And feels narrow around the top, and then it gets a little bit more looser towards the bottom. But you can see that hem are going higher towards the front because I have a stomach and it pulls up. So let's take a look at the Hardwood Classic. Feels a little bit looser on the top. Have a little bit more space around here. Feels looser on the back. Feel like my waists are not as big. And the stomach area feels a little bit looser too. And overall, it fits a little bit looser than the Association. Let's check the Statement jersey. This fit pretty close to the Association jersey. The upper part feels a little bit tighter. But the stomach is not too bad. I think because this is a little bit longer than the Association, it kind of helps. If you look from the back, you can see that it's pretty long. But the upper part feels a little bit tight. So I could move around, but I could feel the fabric a little bit more on my body when I compare with the Hardwood Classic. City Edition has the loosest fit out of all the jerseys. You can see already that the fabrics are moving more freely, especially around the hem area. You can see, and it feels a lot longer too. So if you have a big belly like I do, you probably don't even have to size up because it fits so loose. Last one is the All-Star jersey. So this thing fits so weird. They have so many variation sizes, even within the same size. I think it's due to the quality control. Some of them fits looser than the other. But overall, it's almost like City Edition. They are looser fitting. And this is the shortest jersey. It's 24 inches. And association is 24 and a quarter. So if you look at this chart, you can see that they have different length and width for every single model. None of them have an identical fit, so you have to be careful when you buy them. And some of these differences may be because of the seamstress not stitching correctly, especially those small differences may be because of that. But as you can see on the newer releases, like the City Edition, they are definitely longer, so be careful when you're buying these jerseys to make sure that you know how they fit first. And hopefully this will kind of give you an idea of how they fit in general. And the Warriors jersey have a side seam, a rectangular one, so it's pretty easy to measure, but some of the other jerseys like New Orleans or Cavs, where they have a different shape side panel, it may fit a little bit differently, so be careful when you get them too. So now the season is almost over. A lot of the jerseys are on sale now, so I hope this video will be helpful for you to decide which size you're gonna get. Anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please press that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.